This thing. All right, so good morning. Today's date is October 13th, 2020. This is Social Sciences. We're teacher Mr. Townsend. We're going to be talking, we have been talking about in this class about how Black authors relate to their audience using authenticity and social issues. We're going to introduce a new idea today called intellectualism, and we're going to be looking at one of the first female rappers to use authenticity and, hold on a second. Okay, I got it. To use authenticity and social issues to relate to our audience. So we're going to start off, where am I at here? Okay. All right, just get this going. You can respond in, okay, so this is social sciences. We have been talking about a couple different themes. Good morning. Can anyone recognize this person? We have discussed some of her quotes. We did a bio on her life. Can anyone name who this person is? Her last name is Davis. What's her first name? What was her first name? Did we forget? Angela Davis. Thank you, Salima. Angela Davis. So our agenda for today is we're going to review checkpoint 1 and 2, leave a Q&A open for materials, look at some summit resources. The person we're going to be looking at today is a person called MC Lyte. She's probably not familiar to you guys because of your age. And then an assessment at the end, which we may not get to. We have to break it into 2 days. But one of the quotes from Angela Davis is, "Deviant men have been constructed as criminal, while deviant women has been constructed as insane." I will let you take that as you will. I just thought that'd be an interesting quote to throw in by Miss Davis. So we've studied Zora Neale Hurston. We've studied Toni Morrison. One of my favorite quotes from Miss Morrison is, "Anything dead coming back to life hurts." You can take that any way you want to. Gianna, I know that you like to write and do literal things, so maybe you can translate that. Anything dead coming back to life hurts. That applies along many different social lines for us and personal lines. But those are two of our first. Let me see if I can get this to turn right. Whoops. Come on. Apologies. I don't know why that's doing that. Try to share my screen with you guys. Give me a moment, please. Oh, come on. Cancel. Okay, I just need to get to my share screen. Apologies. Okay. All right. So we define authenticity. We've talked about this a couple times, what it is. And the other class, they put some answers in there, so I'm just going to use their answers again. Right there, that is Maya Angelou down the right-hand corner. We studied her the first week of class and some of the things that she wrote. So define authenticity. What is real? It is something that's real, that's relatable to our lives. The opposite of authentic is fake, not real, inauthentic. Is what you feel as real always going to be the same with everyone else? Absolutely not. People have different belief systems. People have different ideologies, and not everyone is going to feel the same about things. Do we agree on that? Do we think that all people will think the same about one thing? Or do you believe that people have
No.
different? No, absolutely not. People have different ways of expressing themselves, different ways of what is real to them. So if something may be real to you, it may not be real to someone else. People have different views. That's just natural. So how does writing, let me go down to, I have some chat here. Hold on a second. Good. Yes, Kashmir. Which one do you need it for? Summit for this class. Let me give it to you real quick, okay? Um, B A D F A59D. Okay, there you go, Kashmir. That is the summit code. All right, so everyone has different opinions, of course. Everybody has different things that they find as relatable and real in their life. And our overarching theme has been social issues. So we started with authenticity. It is something that is real, something you can feel. So, what is the definition of the word social? What does social mean? What does social mean? Okay, I'll get that worked out for you then, because that's the only one that I have for social sciences. So I will send an email out for you. Okay. Um, what is social? What does the word social mean? If I said Rashawn is a social person,
Social's like,
go ahead.
um, oh, social's like a community where you interact with other people,
Yes.
relate with other people.
Good. That's was the answer. Really, the answer is social has to do with people, right? Something like active society. So social has to do with people. Okay. Interacting with people. You said community. Very good. So they're not going to all be the same for all. For Black people in America, we've dealt with unique social issues. Good, relating to society. Excellent. So some of the some of the authentic problems that have happened to Black Americans is systemic racism, disenfranchisement, which is the um, keeping from achieving, keeping from gaining things, businesses, properties, education, disproportionate educational opportunities. Kids that grow up in the suburbs sometimes have better facilities. They have more money. Mass incarceration, that is a big problem in the Black community because we are over policed, and we're also geographically limited to where we can go. Discriminations. So those are the big ones. Of course, there are other social issues that Black Americans face that are sure relatable to all of us. So Black female writers use authenticity, social issues, and intellectualism to connect with an audience. These are the three ways. I started to make it ASI, and then I thought, well, SI is probably a better way to remember it, SAI, okay? So the three words that you want to remember are authenticity, which is relatability, something that's real. Social issues are people issues, and intellectualism, which I will introduce down here at the bottom. Kashmir, that was the code that I had for Summit, B8DF859D. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, if not, we'll get that figured out. Down the bottom is where you can log on to Summit. So you want to remember Raphael. If you're a Ninja Turtle fan, he carried size. Size is a quick way to remember our three topics: social issues, authenticity, and intellectualism. And where did I put? I thought I put intellectualism. Intellectualism is the ability to think without involving your emotions. Intellectualism is the ability to think without involving your emotions. So our influence today is MC Lyte. I grew up listening to MC Lyte. I didn't realize her importance back then, but I do now. So MC Lyte was born Lana Michelle Moorer in 1970 in Brooklyn, New York City. She began rapping at the age of 12. She regards Milk D and DJ Giz, the hip hop duo Audio 2, as totally like her brothers because the three grew up together. And Audio 2's father, Nat Robinson, started a label for them called First Priority. After making the label, Robinson cut a deal with Atlantic for one condition, that Lana would get a record contract with Atlantic as well. So this is that hyperlink down the bottom is a bio about MC Lyte. That if you would like to read that, we'll review it a little bit later. Okay, so we're going to look at one of her songs actually, because remember that writing can be sung. What most people don't realize is how many people, of course, I'm sure that someone in the room has read the Bible. How many people have read something in the Bible before in their life? Anything in the Bible, even the cover. No one's ever read the Bible before? Okay. In the Bible, they have a book called Psalms. Was Psalms an actual book that was written? Or what was Psalms? Does anybody know what Psalms really was? And I'm relating to what we're learning. What was Psalms? Believe it or not, they were Jewish songs. Okay, they were songs. So when you see something written in a holy book, whether it be the Quran, whether it be the Bible, or any of the major holy books, a lot of stuff was written. So we're going to look at today at the medium of rap music and hip hop. So Paper Thin. Originally, her stage name was Sparkle. This is MC Lyte. At age 14, she began recording. Whoops, I apologize. She began recording, trying to move this, her first track. Although it took to 2 years before it was able to be released, one in 1987, when she was 17, Lyte began publicly outshining other MCs. If you don't know what the term MC means, it just means Master of Ceremonies. In September 1988, she released her first album, Light as a Rock. Written over the course of many years, I think that 3 is not supposed to be. The album was noted for such hits as Paper Thin, its title track, and the battle rap 10% Diss, a response from then Herbie Azor associate Antoinette. So we're going to actually watch her video, Paper Thin, and then I have some questions about the video when we're done watching it. So I'm going to put the questions in the chat. Whoops. And when you're listening to it, I want you to think about, or I apologize.
Say thank you to the place that
I apologize. I've got way too many things open at once.
matters most, starting with a free estimate from CertaPro Painters. Whatever the painting project, your local neighborhood.
Okay. Let me get back to where I was. I apologize. I can't seem to get those to go over. So we'll just look at this first.
Wait, what you stopping for?
I want to take the subway.
The subway?
I just got this feeling I want to take the subway.
You got this bad Jetta sitting here, you want to take the subway?
Yo, D, what's up with it?
Cat, go with him. Hey, what you stopping for?
I want to take the subway.
The subway?
I just got this feeling I want to take the subway.
You got this bad Jetta sitting here, you want to take the subway?
Yo, D, what's up with it?
Cat, go with him.
What she want to take the subway for?
I don't know. I'm going to take a call home. We out of here.
Attention passengers, we are temporarily being held in the station due to cross signals. We will be moving shortly. Thank you.
you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It goes into my head as just chit chatter. You may think it's egotistical or just very free, but what you say, I take none of it seriously. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you so. I'd let you pretend to read me, and then you know. Cause I hate when one attempts to analyze. In fact, I despise those who even try to look into my eyes to see what I am thinking. That dream is over, your yacht is sinking. I tell all of you, like I told all of them, what you say to me is just paper thin. Word. I'm not the kind of girl to try to play a man out. I take the money and again to break the hell out. No, that's not my strategy, not the game I play. I admit I play a game, but it's not done that way. Truly, when I get involved, I give it my heart. I mean, my mama sold my body, I mean, every part. But if it doesn't work out, yo, it just doesn't. It wasn't meant to be, you know, it just wasn't. So I treat all of you like I treat all of them. And what you say to me is still paper thin. In one ear and right out the other. Hurdles mumble jumble. Lover, I don't pay attention, I don't concentrate. You ain't got the bait that it takes to hook this. Sucker, you missed. I put feelings aside. I know who I am. My name is Light. Is your name Sam? Cause if it is, step off. Grab your coat and get lost. Wrap your scarf around your throat and go back and catch the boat and hit the road, Sam. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Sam. Don't you come back no more. So now I take precaution when choosing my mate. I do not touch until the third or fourth date. Then maybe we'll kiss on the fifth or sixth time that we meet. Why? Cause a date without a kiss is so incomplete and then maybe I let you play with my feet. You can suck the big toe and play with the middle. It's so simple, unlike a riddle. It's as easy as counting a 1, 2, 3. In other terms, letters L-Y-T-E. I'll tell you, and all of you in the back and in the middle, in the front. Yo. That's it, paper thin, word up. So like, check it out. Yo, like, what's your dedication to my DJ K-Rock and the place to be. That's right, that's the same K-Rock.
Okay, so that was her song "Paper Thin." It was the first one that came off her album, "Light as a Rock" in 1987. So let me go to my share here. Okay, so I put in the lyrics here. I laid out the lyrics for you guys. You guys can see this. Somebody just give me a thumbs up if you can see it. Okay, thank you. All right, so MC Light, the first song, Paper Thin, she was talking about, so I went through and I analyzed some of her lyrics. When she says, when you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It goes in my head as just as chit chatter. She's talking about lies and misconceptions, people trying to tell her what she wants to hear, telling her lies and misconceptions. Down the bottom, you'll see, Tree, when I get involved, I give it my heart. She's talking about a genuine love of herself. I mean, my mind, my soul, my body. I mean, every part. So all of herself. So I treat all of you like I treat them, and what you say to me is still paper thin. So it doesn't carry over any weight. It's, you don't have to overthink so much. What they're saying to them doesn't carry, people are saying to her doesn't carry any weight. Here, she's talking about her self-respect, not taking taking time in a relationship and respecting herself. And she also gave her self-definition. So there's some of the analytical, breakdown. But as you watch the video, what was paper thin? What was she implying was paper thin? Remember, there was another guy on the subway there having a conversation with her. What was paper thin? Good, Cashmere. Everything he's telling her, okay? Or pretty much anything that anyone was saying to her at that time. Did MC Light address any social issues? Good. People, society. I like to introduce a word to you called misogyny. If you've ever heard the word misogyny before, it's a belief that in the superiority of males, that men are better than women and that women can't do certain things that men can do. Was the song authentic? Was there anything that you could relate to in the song that you felt that was relatable to? Okay, yes. Okay, so Deanna was
She said something about she said something about I forgot what the lyrics said, but about being egotistical.
yeah.
And when you being egotistical, you like got a facade on you, whatever. And like, yeah, that was really authentic right there. Cause society's really like it's based on everybody just being egotistical.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're gonna like the next one better then, because I'm gonna show you one more song by MC Light, and this is with a rapper, Positive K. Okay, it's one of the early ones, and I'm sure you guys will relate. It's definitely authentic, probably more to our female population than male. But let's listen real quick while we have time, and see what was going on between MC Light and Positive K. Okay. One second. Okay.
If you work in a team, you've got to try Monday.com. Go to Monday.com and manage all your team's work.
I think you're right.
What's up, baby? I've been eyeing you time and time again. I've been trying to get a little closer, but you won't let it.
Well, if I see something I want, I just go out and get it. I'm like a floozy, I'm choosy, and I don't fall for tricks. Cause guys be running games like the New York Knicks.
But on the square, dear, you know your style, it really tempts me.
Don't try to gas me up on a tank that is empty.
I'm positive that I'm kicking the fact.
Well, I'm light, and you got to kick it better than that.
But I'm all the way live, and I'm definitely not crabbing.
It's just certain things I'm simply not having.
Excuse me, miss.
No, I'm not having it.
Excuse me, miss.
No, I'm not having it.
Excuse me, miss.
No, I'm not having it.
Excuse me? You think you're all that?
No, you think you're all of this with your baby talking your excuse me, miss?
Well, I'm smooth. And hey, look, it's only right. I thought that we can get together and maybe we can.
Yeah, sounds good. But guys like you just wanna hit and run. Look, we're not the two and I'm not the one. So if you got some thoughts about taking me to bed, kill that and get a $5 crack.
But I'm all the way live and I'm definitely not crabbing.
It's just certain things I'm simply not having.
Excuse me, miss.
No, I'm not having.
Excuse me, miss.
No, I'm not having.
Excuse me, miss.
Nuh-uh, I'm not having.
Excuse me? I think you're trying to diss me or play me like I'm booty.
No, matter of fact, love, I think that you're a beauty. It's just certain things you don't understand, baby. Every woman wants to be treated like a lady.
So what? You want me to kick it as if I'm a duck?
Listen to what I'm saying and just trying to put it so I can make something happen. You just turned me off by the way that you was rapping.
Look, I'm all the way live and I'm definitely not crabbing. Me change for a woman, that's what I'm not having.
I keep feelings inside, I know who I am.
Step to yourself, cause I don't wanna hear it.
I keep feelings inside, I know who I am.
You're not getting younger, you're just getting older.
What do you get when you fall in love? You only get loss and pain and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, friend, I'm never gonna fall in love again. again, but getting back to the topic of convo. In my book, hun, you are a no-no.
Come on, I'm clean cut and dapper. You got to admit that. I don't sell drugs and I ain't with the whack crack. I'm cool and calm. My tone is mild. You don't see me snatching chains and acting wild. Excuse me, miss. I think you better get with this.
Can it, damn it, cause I'm simply not having it.
Excuse me, miss.
No, I'm not having it.
Excuse me, miss.
I'm not having it.
Excuse me, miss.
No, I'm not having it.
Excuse me. Yo, look gorgeous. Let me put it like this.
No, I'm not
Yo,
having
come on, honey. Look, my name is like, you know.
I'm not having
Hey,
it.
I want to take you out and treat you
Life's
right.
not having
I'm talking the whole 9 yards, baby.
No, I'm not having
Well, look, I'm paid. I'm like live, you know.
I'm not having
I'm the best thing. Come, honey. I'm telling
No,
you now.
I'm not having
You know, I'm positive. Hey, I'm positive.
Positive. I am not having it.
Okay.
Take out.
Come back to you guys. Hold on one second. So in that video, I saw a lot of reactions to, you know, these are true, authentic things that people go through in relationships. When somebody asked, I believe she was 17 when that song came out, maybe 18 when that song came out. So the question I have for you, what was MC Lyte not having? What was she not having from Positive K? What was she not willing to accept?
Like him not calling her name.
Exactly.
Like, what are you saying? Excuse me, miss, for? That's not.
She wanted to be treated like a lady. She said, don't gas me up on a tank that's empty, right? This guy is saying basically, you should date me because I'm clean cut, I look good, I don't sell drugs. So for that reason alone, you should date me. You have to understand that those feelings alone are misogynistic and sexist. Sometimes people, in particular for this situation, men feel like she should get with me because I'm a good dude. You know, I got a good job, I got a good car, I'm good looking. But maybe the woman doesn't like the way that you're bringing yourself across or presenting yourself. So she was not having his pickup lines or convince her that she should do what she was making. Down here it says she shows self-choice and autonomy. Autonomy is the ability to think for yourself. And she did it with determination. And he kept saying, excuse me, miss. And she said, listen, I'm simply not having it. So what point was she trying to make? What point do you think that she was trying to make by making a track such as this?
I feel like she was making it for all the ladies, like during that time, because a lot of men during that time was like really egotistic and like super like I can't. What's hyper masculinity?
Hyper masculinity.
Like all about that, and I feel like they never give like the women like a chance to, you know, like some men, they just don't know how to handle like a woman, and she hide her feelings, and the whole time she not happy in the relationship, and she just keep going with it the whole time, and she not happy. So I feel like she was making that message for women to like stick up for themselves and say when they're not feeling it.
Absolutely. That's absolutely true. I can't speak from a woman's perspective, but Jair, what you were saying is absolutely true. And you did give me a part of the songs relate to. So let's look at the analyzing. I'm analyzing this. This rap is almost like a face-off between a man and a woman, right? And the man who believes he has a right to talk to MC Lyte, and she is simply not having his what's the word I want to use? His forwardness. So she's talking about guys running game, where it's, excuse me, miss. It's a constant, persistent. If he just keeps being persistent and saying, excuse me, miss. And when he did not get what he wanted, like Jair was saying, his first thing is says, you think you're all that. You think you're all that. See, that's just an objectification of a woman or MC Lyte in this situation. Some men, when they don't get what they want, instead of understanding that women have autonomy to think for themselves, they get upset because they take it as a slight toward them. I've had women tell me in the past, you know, it's not that you're ugly, you're just not my type. Okay, I can dig that. A lot of guys can't take that. So, which I hear a bit building on what she was saying, that she wanted to be treated like a lady. He did not want to change. He said, change for a woman. He said, that's something I'm not having. So she helped change MC Light, Queen Latifah. There was a couple of very influential rappers who at that time changed the way that women were viewed in hip hop. Instead of being on the side, like with NWA or, you know, with other groups that objectified women, she used intellectualism. She got out of her emotions and she wrote it down. Like Toni Morrison said, if there's a book that you want to read and it hasn't been written yet, then it's your responsibility to write it. So she used her verbal skills, which was her intellectualism, her brain, and she used authenticity to connect with her audience. Well, that song's from 1987. I mean, I was 10 years old when that song came out, which means that song still relates today to young people.
Ooh.
So she used intellectualism and faced social issues that she felt to be unfair. And what she felt was unfair was that the treatment of women should be the same as the treatment of men. MC Light believed that women should be treated with the same respect as men, and in turn, men should respect her and other women. So the definition of intellectualism, sorry, I put it in there so late, but is the exercise of intellect at the expense of emotions. I have some questions, but I want to show you MC Light today. That's what she looks like today. She was born in 1970, so she is 7 years older than me, so she is 50 years old. I think she looks great for 50. But MC Light, she paved the way for her predecessors, the people that came after her, and modern female rappers. She contributed to the change in attitude toward women in hip hop and their ability as rappers. MC Light's music was filled with themes such as female empowerment and self-respect. If you go to her bio page on the top up here, you'll see right here at this bio is a link to more of her music. So if you're interested in hearing more of her music or what she had to say. And this will be, I'm not going to assign it to, what is today? It's Tuesday, so I probably won't assign this till Friday to get the other classes caught up. But this will be your checkpoint on MC Light, these questions here. Is there anyone that wants them up on Summit now so they can do it? I did put the PowerPoint is already up on Summit.
Yeah, can you put it on Summit?
Okay.
Can you copy that link into the chat?
Which one for MC Light bio?
It's so hot, like. Yeah.
Which link do you want?
The link where it got the rest of her songs and stuff.
Oh, okay, right here it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I just did that. So those questions, I hope that you enjoyed the lesson. You know, we have to look at more than just written down things. Sometimes words are more effective. Things are more effective when they are sung or when they are, this is another form of authenticity to connect with her audience. She always connected with me. As a younger part, there's a large video, and one day we'll watch it. It's called Self-Destruction, and it's an overarching theme about authenticity. So for right now, thank you, Shire, for sending me that link. And if that happens again where I'm not here for some reason, just send me a mail and I'll get over as fast as I can. So this will go up on Summit. I'll put it up tonight. I'll assign it to all of you. You can do it by Friday. If you don't, then we'll use makeup time and we'll look at another influential Black female rapper, okay? So it's 11:20 on the nose. We have assembly at 11:30, if you guys didn't know that. Did you guys get invitations to this assembly? And before I go, may I ask who is Denim? I have a student under the name of Denim. Dental man, is that means jeans? Is that your name? I just want to find out who Denim is. Somebody know who Denim is. Hold on a second. The rest of you folks may go. Thank you for your input today, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you for coming, Cashmere. Have a good day, Salima. Rashawn, I didn't hear from you today. You were there? Rashawn. Yes, Friday at same time. All right. Oh, Deja, you made it.
I did not know y'all still was on Zoom because usually y'all be leaving early.
Oh no, I usually stay. Deja, what did I get? An email from you? Did you get everything that you needed to get in your class?
Yeah, I'm in well, I'm in both of my classes. I just I think it's science. It's nothing on science on Summit, and I did the work from, it was like Google Classroom. You asked to do some questions. I don't know. I think it's more questions that I gotta do.
Okay. Do you want me to check real quick?
But I know I finished like two
Let me check Summit.
2 checkpoints.
Okay, let me check Summit while I got you on line here.
Say that one more time.
I'm gonna check Summit while I have you in the Zoom meeting. I'm gonna check your Summit progress.
Okay.
Okay, that would be easier. Okay. I mean, I don't have you coming up on my. I know you sent me something, right? But you're not showing up on Summit. Did you put the codes in for Summit?
Yeah, I put the codes in for Summit. I'm doing my work on Summit, so I don't know how you didn't get my check. If you get my checkpoints that was on Summit, because they both green.
No, because remember you sent that to me. Remember you sent that to me in a document, and I changed it.
No, that was another questions. I did 2 of your questions on Summit. They both are green. It's checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 2 that you said that Miss Kelsey had to put on Summit or something like that. She had to help you do something.
All right, I'm looking.
Tough.
I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna have to do some figure out. Let me just search students real quick. I can share this with you so you can see what I'm talking about too. Okay, I have it here. Let's see. Okay, that's from Deja. You talking about the one on that's for history, right?
Yo. Stop it, Anila.
So, I gotta look at my class list here.
Say that, Mr. B, was you talking to me?
I have you on my class list, but for some reason on Summit, I see you there, but I can't pull up your stuff. So I'm gonna get this taken care of. All right.
Wow.
I know you have given me work. Everything is green. I wouldn't worry about it right now. I will contact you. Okay. We'll get it taken care of. Don't worry about it. Okay.
And if I need all my questions from your class, I need all my questions on Summit because we got two different questions on Google Classroom and then Summit. It's confusing, and I need all my questions on the same thing.
Okay. Well, I'll get it worked out for you, and I'll send you an email.
You heard me?
Yes, I heard you.
All right.
I'll make sure it's all on Summit for you. Okay. I'll catch back up with you.
All right.
All right. Have a good day.